Okay, hello everyone. I'm going to be demoing running the Starbucks project for 172 locally used through Docker. All right, cool. Let's get on with that. So right now you can see that I have no live containers running. These are just two dead containers I have right now. When we go ahead and I'll start those, but first let's do some setup demos that are relevant to this. So, okay. I can show you my deployment file, which is right here. This is what I'll be using to connect to everything and stuff like that. Here we go. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and start the whole service. So this is our line. We're going to have two Starbucks clients and two Starbucks APIs running both behind their own load balancer. Run this in detached. Let's start. Awesome. So our project, we have the 11 containers running. Let's give it a second, then we'll do some health checks to make sure that they're working. And then I will show you what is inside each database. Okay, let's look at some health checks. Um, okay, two servers are still dead. We get a couple more seconds. Let's try this one. I doubt this will be a live go to orange. Yep. Let's give it a look real quick. Okay. It looks like it's just beginning to start. So this one. Let's check number two. It's running. It's connected to RabbitMQ. All right. Now we can, I think the load balancer should be healthy. Yep, everything's healthy. All right. Server ran properly, all in one Docker compose command. It's cool. Let's check if Kong is working now. Here, just do simple slash API slash ping Kong error. Now let's check. We add the API password. Let's close that. Let's see. Postman should have the API. I should just add this little string to the end of it. So Kong's working. All right, Kong is working. It's able to make a connection locally. Okay. Let's see if Rabbit is doing all righty. Oh, don't think that's anything too insane. Let's try this out. Rabbit. CCL. List. Use. Cool. We have order, and it's processing the default message to initiate the queue. So RabbitMQ is working. We have our worker process, which should be having some messages running because it's running the default. All right, so both our queue worker and our queue itself are working. Awesome. Let's check out our databases. This is the client database. So let's into this. This database should have just the user tables because I use a microservice architecture. So each service just has access to their database. All right, cool. So you can see the user tables here. An admin user is there, and you can store also regular users there. Okay. Now let's look at our other database, which is the database used by the API. Let's go ahead and SSH into that. This should have the order and the card table already in the migration. Perfect. Okay, everything seems to be in working order. Let's just make sure that I'm not fooling you. Let's go back to MySQL API and then let's just quickly show you that the order is empty. So let's do select star from Starbucks underscore order. Empty set. So everything's empty right now. And yeah, everything's empty. It's not working. I mean, it is working. There's nothing in there yet, so we can go ahead and populate it and test out the application. But right now, let's go ahead and start using the app. So to connect to the app, we have to connect to the same port as whatever Kong is running on. So as we tried out Kong previously, it's right here. It's running on localhost 90. So let's go ahead and grab that and then head over to IntelliJ. :90/API. All right, we will use this to start our app. I'd just like to point out that we have the API key over here, and we're using the register which correlates to dubc. Cool. Let's go ahead and start the app. I'm not in the right directory. My apologies. Okay, we're in the app. App's loaded. So let's go ahead and all right, let's go ahead and create a new user, log in, and then log out. Or let's go ahead and run a basic ping test right here. I already did that through the browser, but we use this again. Oh, that's using my hosted one. Oh, I mean, I already showed you the ping test. Okay, cool. Let's just do this. And make sure the server is running. All right, everything's healthy. Awesome. Let's access it. Okay, this is our admin user, but let's go ahead and make a new user. Obviously, the admin user cannot be just signed up by anyone, so you can only sign up a basic user. Let's sign me up using my school email. Let's make this my password as well, and then we sign up. Okay, that user is registered. Let's log in. As a user with just the user role, I can't do much. I can visit the about page. I can log out, and I have access to this. The user dashboard is just that, access to my home. If I were to access any other route, I would get access denied, especially when there's the admin. So if I were to log out, maybe I could, right? No. If I log out and I try to access any other route, I will be forced to log back in. Now let's log in as an admin, which is a barista. From here, I have access to everything. And why don't we go ahead and make a new order specific to the same store that we used to log in on the app. All right, cool. We already had dubc. Let's just go ahead and make this cafe latte. Post this order. It'll tell you here that your order is processed. This is the register being used. drink type, whole milk, it's ready for payment, and size and total. All right, if I were to place this order again, you'll see that the register is full. I'll have to delete the order process. Cool, so this order is in there. Why don't we query the database to show you that it actually is there? Okay. There we go. As you can see over here, we had an empty set. Now it's full. Let's go ahead and look at the cards too. We should have gotten one card at least from logging in. Perfect. The card's right there. All right, so both the things are here. Now, why don't we go ahead and pay for this? To do that, I have to sign in. Okay, I'm signed in. Just my $20 balance. Let me try and pay for my drink now. Cool. I have the scan now. I just do touch. Doop. Should have paid for my drink there. We can test that out here and see if I place my order, it'll refresh the page. And I'll say the status is being paid with card blank with $15.76. So we've been charged. Okay, now you want me to clear the order for payment and repeat the payment steps with the Starbucks mobile app. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. But before I clear the order, let me show you how I make an invalid drink and how I catch that error. So if I just do like espresso is not allowed to have your own cup. If I were to do that, I place the order. Oh, right. It's already using the same register, so it wouldn't catch it. Let's go to P-Town. There we go. Let's say invalid size. Right. There you go. So it wouldn't let you place it either way. In that case, it caught the error that the order is full already, but either way, it wouldn't let you place that. All right. Now that we did that, let's clear this order. Cool. Cool. Once again, let's just quickly make another drink. Specified. Place that. Cool. Come back here. Touch. 3 to see my balance. $15.76. That would do touch. 2. There you go. And now I can pay for this once more. Now, if I place my order, see my new balance is $11.85. I got charged, but let's go check how our thing is doing in the database to see the status of it. And then let's go see how it is in the queue. But we should maybe do the queue first before it finishes. So let's go here, back to Rabbit, terminal. Let's copy this line again. There you can see our order is there in the queue. And let's go see in the database. Ooh, it says paid with card this. So it got paid. Status got updated. Now, if we go to our worker, we should see that it is processing. Oh, just processed the value in the queue. So it should reflect here. Yeah, order has been completed. Cool. Because we knew that because in our worker over here, our worker simulates a actual barista making the drink, and it just processed the queue here at 4:04 a.m., which is just now, and it reflected in the database. And I can also make an API call in Postman to check the status asynchronously. Let's just do that real quick. I'll have to change this to really quickly. Local host. Order has been completed. Cool. All right. And there we go. I've already shown the online demo. This is showing that it worked locally, all in Docker. I've completed both parts. If you're watching this, Professor, come check out our group, Bench AI, at the expo. That's the logo behind me. We made something very interesting that we thought you would like that also utilizes a lot of Docker and a lot of stuff you taught. Thank you for the semester and have a good one.